Hello, it's Empress LuxAse. Please like and subscribe. Thank you to those that already do. If you like exclusive content, check out my Patreon, which is patreon.com/EmpressLuxAse. My personal website is EmpressLuxAseTarot.com. And I also have exclusive videos on the member section on my main channel here on YouTube. This particular reading is about Chrisean and Blueface. Like, what's next for that situation? I just get this final energy before I go into everything I see so far. There's like a final chapter for these two. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Chrisean, I think that came out in the last meeting I did, that she really wanted to manifest or planning on having this new cycle with him. Almost like it feels like she wanted it to be how it was in the beginning, or how it once was. But it's not gonna be like that. And I honestly think she's just, even if they get over the little snafu they have now, she's not gonna like this version of Blueface. And I don't know, I kind of like Blueface. It's weird because I wasn't a fan. He's like, because I was listening to the new song he did. I'm not adding on my playlist, but he's like a marketing genius. He's more of who Blueface is, and I'm like, he's still probably a douchebag. But I see him trying to implement changes, like even where he's like, I'm looking for a new receiver. We all know that's code for the B word. Yeah. And I like how he said the only woman that could make him change his hair or his tattoos is his daughter, because that's the only woman that matters. I was like, yes. So it's like, what Spirit is trying to show me is the stuff that Chrisean could have once gotten away with Blueface as far as manipulation stuff. With this version of Blueface, so far. And I'm not saying he's healed all the way, because I keep getting like him 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't know, my spirit keeps showing me that, like him in limbo. Like, I know he's released, but it still feels like he's locked up or feels trapped. And am I saying that him and Chrisean are never going to deal with each other? No, they are, but it just doesn't feel like she's ever going to have him how she once had him. At least that's what I feel right now. Oh, and the song Spirit is playing me is Macy Gray, and I kept hearing, I'm not going to sing it because why would I do that? Macy Gray, I try to walk away and I stumble. It's clear something, my world, something is not. It's an old song, and they show me with Macy Gray sitting on a bus. If I'm not mistaken, back in the day, I feel like a lot of people used to say Macy Gray was cuckoo or very different. Let me see. I haven't seen Macy Gray in a while. Let me see. Yeah, that's September 6th. Oh wow, she's a Virgo, so her birthday is a couple of days after Junior's birthday. Yeah, it's the song I Try, and she was sitting on a bus. But specifically, she was married. Where have I been? Wow. And she has a disability. She's bipolar. So that wasn't a rumor. She actually has like mental health issues. That is what and narcolepsy and substance abuse. I didn't know she had issues with substance abuse. But that's what I heard. The Macy Gray song I Try, and but specifically I try to walk away and I stumble. I keep getting women with mental issues and stuff. So, I mean, I don't want to. We know who that could be about. But let's get into what I see so far for what's next for these two. Basically, I see like there's an ending to. I want to say a final chapter. Not to say they're not going to end. They're not going to be communicating with each other. It's just something's definitely over and done with these two. It's not just drama, it's destiny playing out in real time. So with Chrisean, I got initially, I showed a tower for her, which I keep getting towers for her, which is like, expect the unexpected with her. I'm going to say it feels like a lot of emotional reckoning and spiritual reset for her, and in general this relationship. I got the Moon, the Ten of Wands, and the World reverse, and the Queen of Cups upright. So I'm just gonna be real with you. She feels like she's emotionally overloaded. The Moon and the Ten of Wands shows confusion, paranoia, something mentally going on and her being exhausted. She's realizing that she can't carry everyone's opinion and raise her child and heal her trauma at the same time. So something has to go. The world reverse says a cycle still isn't finished. So she still has unfinished business with Blueface. And this could be like social media battles and possibly a custody fallout or something around custody. But the Queen of Cups upright says she's going to grow emotionally, or at least attempt to grow emotionally, learning of boundaries and nurturing her spiritual side. I'm going to say prepare for a major image reboot around Pisces season next season. Why I say next season? Why did next season come out next year? And I keep getting something about image reboot for her. It's something very hidden. The moon also could represent mental issues, that type of thing. The unforeseen, what's hidden with Chrisean. I feel like just the current energy, she's swimming through a lot of murky emotions, confusion, stress of motherhood, blurred boundaries, and public judgment. I feel like she's going to try to mature emotionally, handle things differently versus how she used to handle things. There's more compassion and like divine energy. Why do I want to say imagery? Coming through for her. I feel like she's healing through motherhood and not fame, or it's a need for her. That's how she should heal, through being a mother and not fame. The chapter with Blueface isn't closed all the way emotionally, but mentally she's moving on. So, I mean, and she's a Pisces sun, so she's under the Saturn's influence until 2026. So this is all about bringing accountability and spiritual adulthood. So she's being asked to grow up emotionally and set, real world boundaries. No more reacting online how she used to do, and no more chaotic energy. Early next year, she could get some sort of redemption, rebranding, new music, or like a docu-style confession that softens her public image. Like almost like an emotional exodus. It just feels like Spirit wants her to know she can't heal in the same ocean that drowned her. So I feel like she wanted a new chapter with Blueface, but she's not gonna be able to heal how she should with Blueface. That type of thing. Blueface, I'm gonna keep saying it, even though he's more likable now, in my opinion, to me. But he still, karma is in motion for him. He had the Knight of Reverse and a Tower and the Devil Reverse. So he's in this rebellion mode, but it's very shaky. Knight of Wands, it definitely screams impulsive chaos. So this is love life, money, PR stunts. And the Tower, like I said, came out for both of them. This confirms the big shakeups around his image. The Devil Reverse means he could break the chains, or really attempt to. That came out in the last reading for him. So toxic-ish, like, toxic habits, baby mama drama, ego. He's really trying to free himself from the negativity, but only if he stops trying to manipulate the outcomes. I feel like he's going to be stripped of his facade. Every lie, mask, and power play gets exposed. I'm still going to say he has legal and financial karma all the way through early 2026. He may still get some sort of second chance mid next year, but only if he faces himself, the man in the mirror. It's giving he's going to have a crash course in humility. So, I mean, spiritually, I would say this is a rebirth or repeat. He needs to choose wisely. Now, their connection. If I had to name what it feels like, it's like the ending of a karmic movie. I got the Justice, the Five of Swords, and Death upright. This is like karmic paperwork, or literal paperwork, public accountability, permanent endings. Spirit says this soul contract has been fulfilled. It's like they're mirrors, but not mates, reflecting back lessons about ego, empathy, and control. So the next few months, I would say, will be interesting. It feels like it's going to bring some sort of official closure energy. So this could be custody resolution, separation, or just a whole narrative reset. So it gives me Final Scene and Fade to Black, which is like, Fade to Black gives me like Jay-Z, or I think it was Amy Winehouse. Why do I keep getting women with addictions and mental issues? Fade to Black, Amy Winehouse. I think oh, and Jay-Z and Amy Winehouse had the remix to that song she had. So a lot of confusion. Chrisean, you know, she could be doing something that is adding more to the confusion, and she's experiencing pain from the public pressure. Uh, but I feel like all that is going to force her to emotionally mature. She's going to have to learn to, you know, nurture and not react. The healing for her is not done yet, but there's still some sort of emotional cord connected to Blueface. I see an energy of transition. Her spirit is leaving the chaos behind, or it needs to. So she's being forced to grow up fast. I don't know why I keep getting contracts closing between these two. I don't know why spirit is, you know, wanting me to say that. So if you, I'm seeing like doves. For me, doves represent peace for me. So I'm gonna come on camera and pull some cards for these two. Bye. Getting something around rainbows, like a rainbow baby. Something. This girl was. I just feel like this girl was pregnant this year. Like she should have been giving birth right about now. I don't know why I keep getting that. So energy around Chrisean and Blueface. Yeah, look at the world reverse. Like there's something not complete yet. Thank you. Queen of Cups reverse. Ugh. There's gonna be some stuff that comes out, revelations. Someone could get caught, slander. Someone needs to be alert, reparation, lying to themselves and others. I'm just gonna boom. Ooh, there's the death card. Page of Cups reverse. This could be something around a child. Page of Cups reverse is the bad news. Someone not really connected to their emotions. Being impulsive, naive. No new beginning. Because upright, that card represents like fertility, a new beginning, maybe an apology. Not a once versus like insecurity, something dragging, some sort of thoughtless action. Someone's not really confident because of something from the past memories. Ace of Pentacles reverse is like missed opportunities, also a false sense of security. And it also talks about disillusionment, something being unfulfilled, disappointed. Seven of Swords reverse is something coming out, something being revealed. The Tower reverse is, okay, now that something big happens, let's rebuild. The Star, this talks about healing in the spotlight, mental health. Something needs to be fixed from the past. And the Death, there's an ending or a transformation. Death, we're in Scorpio season now. The Emperor reverse. The Emperor reverse could be a father figure, deadbeat father, or issues around the father status. This is also challenging authority, prejudice, something being unjust, someone misusing the power that they have. There could be something coming out about this baby. Like revelations coming out about this child. And then like some insecurity. Somebody's feeling insecure about how do I rebuild after something big happens. The top of rest could be imprisonment, you know, too. Like Blueface trying to figure out, now that I'm free, what do I do now? But there's some sort of healing that needs to take place from the memories of the past. Six of Cups also has a energy of kids too. I feel like there's not gonna be. I feel like Chrisean really wanted to work with him, like go back to how it was, but with the Death clarifying the Ace of Pentacles reverse, it's like, there's gonna be an end of the old ways, the end of a false insecurity, a transformation. The Death could represent mortality, a project failure, endings, end of a phase, start of a new phase, transformation. Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah, that Emperor versus Blueface. So there's a conflict with his role as a father, or will be. He's guarded. There's also Nine of Wands talks about him defending himself, being overprotective, also very tired, and it's a period of him waiting. This could be the DNA test. Waiting suspensions. December could be significant. She's the Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands. So some sort of new action or new beginning for Chrisean. She showed up as the Queen of Cups reversed now. As you know, someone emotionally manipulative, depressed, moody, emotional manipulative, jealous, hard-hearted, some sort of issues with creativity, moody, withdrawn. Is the Nine of Wands connected towards the DNA test? He's really trying to protect himself. Something's definitely not over. Yeah, I think there's something around the DNA test. And Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck, family dynamic. Hmm. Something's gonna be hidden about something not working out. Well, I think Blueface is gonna. He's really thinking about. Mm, I see Blueface trying to really heal. Like, really. It's something about healing. A light is coming. Healing, healing, healing. Having a new emotional chapter. Despite. You know. He's trying to get away from, like, women having a negative influence on him. He really wants, like, a new chapter. This could be with somebody else or just him loving himself. He wants peace. And he doesn't want to deal with, like, this negative feminine energy. Why the moon? Why is the moon connected to the DNA test? A new beginning. Huh. Ten of Cups, family dynamic. You know what I get? The DNA test, are they even going to reveal what the results is? King of Wands. Is the King of Wands Blueface? There's something about another man. Or something impulsive happening. The energy around the DNA test is like somebody's trying to protect what's theirs. But it's something, the moon, something hidden, something done in the dark, which I think they was trying to sneak it, but something goes in the right direction when it comes to a family dynamic, or at least what Whatever somebody wanted or expected that have fairy tale ending, it goes in the right direction. Now we know what to do next, and it's some sort of delayed gratification to that. Like something took too long with that, but something's still not gonna go as planned because something was rushed. The goal really is unclear, and like there's this energy of indecisive, still not. But there's something around Blueface or them people wanting to protect Blueface, especially his money and resources. Relationship being overled. The Emperor reverse. It's two men here. Huh. So Blueface, as far as the DNA test comes, is still showing as the Emperor reverse. I don't like how Junior is showing up as the Page of Pentacles because this is about, oh, he's still going to provide for him. No. Something may not work out with it. Ooh, let me, Amen reverse. That just came out. This talks about something's no longer delayed, exploring options, and Blueface standing up for herself. And it's also like talks about standing up for what you believe in, no matter if it gets you unalived or, you know, that type of thing, and neglecting spiritual development. Also, this is my sacrifice card. Blueface is being spiritually tested with the situation with the baby, Chrisean Jr. There's an energy of feeling trapped. Need to protect yourself, protect what's yours, and defend yourself. Defend your fortune too, your money, and your emotions. This is what came out, whether or not the DNA test will prove if the energy around that DNA test allegedly they said was syncing around for Blueface. 401s is, you know, celebration, something possibly happened in spring or summer. The devil is the devil. This is Capricorn energy. There's also the devil sometimes can represent a contractual agreement. Well, I'm getting unfortunately. So I got a yes and a no. And you know, you see this? This is like a couple chained together. Let me moving on, because what? There's something about he needs to protect himself. I do feel like he's being spiritually tested, like a spiritual test, but also he needs to stand his ground and protect what's his. Make sure he has something in control, specifically when it comes to that DNA test and the baby. Energy around Chrisean and Blueface. like protection. Yo, there's the moon again. And this is like a father and a son on his you know, on his deck. This is like somebody, I think he was like, what is it called? This guy in his car is like a part of like a special group like Illuminati. But this is a father and son like staring at the moon. But in this deck, this is the moon. So Spirit is saying, consider not knowing everything. And the moon keeps coming out like something hidden. Father of Coins reverse, which is like the King of Pentacles reverse, which that just showed out. That kept coming out, which is unproductive financial endeavors or show off a bad investment. Five of Baskets reverse. This is like trying to get over issues, an unwelcome change, resentment, a traumatic experience. And Sign of Sticks. Specifically, this young boy has a disability. But this talks about being loyal, learning, Sun and Eyes, going too hard, and persuasion. He needs a spiritual bath. Seven of Baskets. This is like a lot of confusion. Why am I just specifically feeling like this is Blueface? There's an energy of restored clarity. Multiple options, meditation. And Two of Sticks reverse, being stuck in a situation because of fear of change. And also Two of Sticks talks about something being removed. Is Blueface the Father of Coins reverse? No. Wheel of Fortune reverse. This is like something being delayed, not the right time. Define what's fated. Consider not. It's something. Jesus Christ. Is the Son of Sticks Junior? He feels trapped. The Six of Nines reverse, which was the Six of Swords reverse. This is almost like you were going to do something. Something was going in the right direction. Now it's like, pause on a play. There's there's trouble. In this deck, this talks about trouble ahead. Escapism, laziness, baggage. Connected to Junior. And clarifying the Sun of Sticks is snake, sneaky energy. Consider not knowing everything when it comes to Junior. Something's hidden. Oh, I didn't even realize the Four of Sticks, like the Four of Wands who just showed up. This talks about a family dynamic or a celebration, something possibly happening in spring or summer that keeps coming out. A special event, like a family reunion. Blessed. Oh my God! In this card, in this deck, if you have this deck, this couple is bearing the placenta of a child. And it's like in Hoodoo, I think it was like to attract another baby, that type of thing. Well, I just heard trying for another baby. Like I'm getting flag on the plate. A decision needs to be made. Baggage. Specifically, this one talks about trouble ahead. Is this in the basket? Is Blueface? So that's Chrisean. Chrisean showing up as Justice reverse. The Empress reverse. And the Ace of Sticks reverse. Guys, this Ace of Sticks reverse talks about impotence. Like somebody not being able to conceive, y'all know what that means, right? For Dr. Buzzer reverse, Justice reverse come out for Sean is like avoiding responsibility, bad karma, not admitting up to something. Ace of Sticks reverse, clarifying the Big Queen reverse, which is the Empress. This A lack of direction, unprotected sex, anxiety. Empress reverse is like not really a good mother, someone with low self-worth. This is a mess. This is a mess. It's something's not meant to happen right away. Oh gosh, blue. Energy around Blueface and Chrisean. And even the Seven of Wands talks about personal challenges with secrecy. Like knowing something, but you're hiding it. Hidden wisdom, hidden knowledge. Blueface ain't stupid. He's not stupid. Yeah, up and down energy. Full of highs and lows, often on again, very hot and cold energy. Somebody partying. Party, animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. And this came out in other reading, the blues. Someone scared, heavy emotions, mental distress, and legal issues. Court paperwork filed, lust. Greed, bareback, inconsiderate, tiptoeing, avoiding getting caught, acting shady, sneaking around because of toxic masculinity. Love bummy in the back. Penny pitching. Court paperwork filed. And I agree, we lost sight of what really mattered. The more we chased, the further apart we grew until the bond we had was gone. It's giving, we was chasing the money. Now our bond is leaving, is no longer there. Or our bond was built on money, what we could gain, investments. And the bond we had was gone. Why just our paperwork being shredded up? Delete memories. And this has B on it. I just realized that. On his end, it doesn't feel the same anymore. And I agreed. It's like he sees things for what they really were. Chrisean Blueface. Oath. Did this not come on the last reading? And I was like, who took an oath? The Runaway Bride. It was 2 brides that came out. And a contractual agreement. Oh, unity and diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership. Divinely guided towards union. And paperwork, checking all the boxes. Unfair assessments and rarely sees the full picture. Focus on shortcoming and misses out on potential. It's somebody there. It's like somebody evaluating on who they gonna really choose or which oath to take. Every time I see this oath card, I just think about energy stuff. Like 3, what is it saying? 3 checks, you're out. Escape, reverse. They don't really understand their bond. It's difficult to understand. But this is escaping it. And this is like you're still stuck there. And digital whisperer. Spirit is saying like their connection is real. It feels real, but it lacks depth. And there's something around craving physical touch while trapped in screens. So they might be there's something around communicating digitally. Yeah, this card talks about a connection that is damaging and poisonous. They're not really communicating right now. Like this talks about I don't have the time, the capacity, the energy to understand our connection. It's best to leave it alone unless you decide to take the first step. Nobody's reaching out. Yikes. Energy around the DNA test. What's the energy around this alleged DNA test that was stuck? What's the energy around it? Gossip in reverse. Oh, I realize there is something between us, but the rumors feel overwhelming. The damage is done not by what was said, but by what was left unsaid. Ugh. It still keeps giving me this. Somebody's not going to be able to escape the situation. Give me one more. A distraction in reverse. Ooh, and 3. How old is Junior? His birthday is September 3rd, right? I was naive to think that fleeting affairs could ever take the place of a genuine connection, distracted and nearly causing irreversible mistakes. I don't know why I keep getting something around a car accident. Irreversible mistakes. No in reverse, rejection in reverse, and unexpected surprise in reverse. Oh, I'm done. Bye. Bye.